Hey guys, so I am at work, but I figured I would do a vid. But yeah, so just want to talk about how, what the heck was that? As you can see, like with the world and everything that's going on, the leaders that we have now are not like the leaders we had like back in the day. Say like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, but you know, even he admitted that he regretted making whites and blacks come together. So, but just example like him, Rosa Parks, I forgot the woman's name who sat on the bus before Rosa Parks. People like that. We don't have these type of people today that are influencing people, influencing the youth, especially influencing black people, because everyone I named was a person of color. But regardless, as you can see, the people we have now, you know, Instagram, Facebook, social media took over, so a lot of people look up to these people on there. So as you can see, who we have on there, so-called quote-unquote rappers, like, I don't know, just bad influences. Cali, we got Jada Wada, I don't know, I can't think of these people's name. Ari Fletcher, G Herbo's baby mama, the City Girls, them type of people. And even for the men, you have Lil Uzi Vert, and you know, if you've seen certain videos, they say his name fast and what it sound like, Lucifer. But you got Drake, you got Lil Baby, and he just made some commercial right now, which literally is all satanic commercial. But anyway, them type of people are literally the influences. And I've touched on this before, but you gotta really think about how these people are pawns to make you act how they act. And if they're not acting like how you know God wants you to be, then you know who else they acting like, where they're operating from. So they dressing, the women they dressing, pushing, oh, it's okay to dress like just dress and look like I'm a prostitute. It's okay to dress and look like I'm a harlot. It's okay to not have any type of shame. Like, I get like you want to wear like a fitting dress, maybe been working out, or you love your body, you want to show it off, your curves. But like, why we gotta walk outside with our whole chest hanging out? Why we gotta walk outside with see-through clothes that barely cover anything, with our shorts that are barely covering anything, that have our whole half of our behind hanging out of, and taking pictures like that like it's cute? Why we gotta dress like this and think you're gonna find a good husband? Keyword, good husband. Good. Now it's like, why I gotta dress for a man? It's like, you know, if you want a man, if you want a good man, you want to be married, you have to think about these things. You can't just be like, I don't care about no man, I'll dress however I want. It's like, okay, and see where that's gonna get you, because a good righteous man who's gonna serve God first and then serve you and do right by you is not gonna want a woman who dresses like that, because you're not gonna be a good example for his kids. You're not going to be a good example for God. You're not going to be a good example standing next to him. You're not going to be a good representation for a mother, for a wife. You look like a stripper. Like, why would you want to look like that? But yeah, so those are the type of women that they pushing. Oh yeah, they got this new song apparently, and you gotta keep up with what they got going on, because then you could talk about it. But they got this new song, this girl, I don't know who it is, I think it's called Pound Town, and she's like, She trying to get her private area scratched. I'm like, what? She talking about her private area this color, her place where she poops is this color, and dreadheads, you know, they give the best sex and all this stuff. I'm like, as black women, we can't talk about anything else. And I know they're put in position to push agendas, and then everybody else who don't be thinking and just goes along, oh, this song's nice, don't think about the lyrics or nothing, they fall for it. And it's like, we can't talk about how we were queens, we were fighting wars, we were leaders, we were leading armies, we were all these good things we were doing throughout history, geniuses, all this stuff. Like, bruh, can't talk about none of this. No, we just, oh, let's talk about my private area, let's talk about my private area, let's talk about my private area, let's talk about sex, let's talk about sex, let's talk about stealing money from men, let's talk about using men for their money, let's talk about how my body looks, talk about how I don't like other black women and how they're the enemy and how they're haters. This is all they're pushing. And same for the men. Oh, he basically saying, I hate my other black men that are in my race, and let's kill them, let's take out all our other black men, as if most of our black men aren't in prison, and not in the homes. Oh, let's take out black men, be a thug, sell drugs for money. Literally talking about drinking lean, smoking weed. Oh my gosh, let's go drink some lean, let's go pop some pills, Xanax, Perkies, Mollies, ecstasy. Why we can't talk about, oh, let's get some herbs, let's get some water that's actually has minerals in it, let's get some ashwagandha. If you're feeling stressed, get some ashwagandha in you. That helps relieve stress. You don't need weed. I know weed is good, and I used to smoke weed, but I'm like, bro, it's killing us. But this is the people they put in power. This the little babies, the future. He even admitted that he don't, like Nicki said in a video, Nicki Minaj, she was like, yeah, when I was in the studio with him, the future said everybody think he drinks lean and he pops pills and he does it all the time, but he's like, I'm a lightweight. Do you not understand what that means, bro? He said he's a lightweight when all he ever talk about, majority of the time, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Oh, pour up this cup of lean. How many songs have you heard of him saying something about lean or drugs or popping pills? Tell me, bro. That's what I be knowing him for. I cannot tell you how many times I heard a song from him that he talk about. Bro, come on. That just tells you he already a sellout. That literally tells you, yeah, the people that's printing his checks, writing his checks. Yeah, so in order for you to keep getting this money, I'm gonna need you to push this agenda and talk about drinking and smoking and all these negative things that are just gonna kill your race off. Like, they love you. You know, a lot of the men in your race don't have fathers, so they look up to you. Go right ahead, make those type of songs, and we'll make you get more money. And they already sell out. All these people that's up in Hollywood, all these people that's up here pushing this trash so-called music, this trash so-called style of dress, men too, rappers wearing tight jeans, sagging. Think it's why do you want to walk around in chains and watch, oh, let me get a bust down chain? Who cares? You spend 100-some K on a chain. What is that gonna do for you? Sit on your dresser. Sure, it look good, but do you not understand? $100,000 on a necklace, $50,000 on a watch, just because it has a brand name, and they got y'all thinking, oh, I need to get me a watch, I need to get me a bust down chain, I need to get me a Louis Vuitton. Sorry about that sound. That's a bird cannon at my job, because the whole... See, look. I don't know if you can see them birds, but it's a whole bunch of birds out here because it's a rice plant. And they be eating up all the rice pellets everywhere. But, yeah, they're pushing this thing like, oh, let's, yeah. I wanna get Louis Vuitton. I wanna get Gucci. I wanna get Balenciaga. Even though Balenciaga, we already heard what they did. And most of these people be doing that. You know what they be doing with the children and the, you know, I can't say too much. It's just crazy, sick stuff, bro. Pedos and all that. But yeah, you need to dress like this. You need to go buy this. That's all that these people do. They're puppets. They're pawns. To push the agenda for you to stray further from what God wants you to do. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I am still struggling with stuff too. And it's not easy to try to do what God wants you to do. It's literally hard because you've been so programmed in your whole life, and you just been, you know, say you grew up in church, it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't care about this. Or and then you just doing what the world does, and then as you get older or whatever, you might want to do what God wants you to do. You might want to give your life to God, and then you try to stop doing what you were doing. You're like, golly, my body's so programmed to doing this, and it's so hard to not do it. So you literally gotta realize, like, the longer you do certain sins, the longer you sin in general, the harder it's gonna be to stop doing it. That's what these rappers, so-called influencers, that's what they want you to do. Get more deeper into sin. Yeah, let me shake my behind all over the internet. Yeah, it's cute to twerk. It's cute to post me shaking my behind, which I poop from, which is literally, sure, butts look nice on a woman and a man. That's just facts. Like, you don't even have to be gay. Like, a person with a nice butt, whether a man or a woman, it looks nice. But you're gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just shake. Like, we all know what a butt does. You poop, you fart, and if you don't shave it, you got hairs up in between your crack. I'm just keeping it being. It gets sweaty. It can smell. It's literally a poop shoot, right? But no, they don't want to sit up here and make you think about that. They just want you to keep on sexualizing yourself, shake my behind all over the internet, degrade yourself. Yeah, let me dress more skimpier and skimpier because I didn't get what I wanted from a guy. And it's not even a bashing, this is just common sense facts. I didn't get what I wanted from a guy. I didn't get what I wanted from my mom or dad, if not both. I got rejected by them. I got rejected by most guys that I've met throughout my life. So instead of me going to get healing and realizing I deserve better, and I'm gonna keep myself holy, try to do what God wants me to do and focus on myself, no, I'm gonna degrade myself and attract a man through using my body, using my sex, and not just sitting up here being like, no, I'm gonna wait. I don't need to sit up here and shake my behind all over the internet to get attention. Sorry, it's a bug. I don't need to sit up here, post the most revealing picture of me wearing the most revealing top. I don't need to sit up here, take pictures and you can see my whole vagina print. You can see my whole booty cheeks hanging out. I don't need to sit up here posing these certain positions to entice men. No, this is all the music is doing. Oh yeah, the girl singers, go be a thought. It's okay to act like a thought. It's okay to dress like a prostitute. It's okay to act like this. For the men, oh yeah, it's okay to act like a thug. It's okay to gang bang and shoot and kill your people. It's okay to not be in the home.